morning, people of YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, guys. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you Tux meeting a potential new friend because I'm going out meeting a friend of mine who has recently got a Dolby. I think his is 4-month-old. Beautiful boy. So just stay tuned. I'm going to show you what I get up to. What? Get your way. Stop. He doesn't have a clue what's going on today. He doesn't know who he's meeting. He doesn't know what he's getting up to. He probably just thinks he's having a boring day sat in the back garden. Nah. But first of all, house duties await. No, that's not a messing up, that's me sweeping up, guys. So let me just get on with this first. Basically, guys, my missus is currently in London. She's visiting her family, so I'm home alone and I'm doing all the house chores. I thought it was going to be exciting at first, thinking that I'm going to be all alone and stuff, and you know, freedom, I can do whatever I want, I can work whenever I want, I won't have anyone on my case and the rest of it. But now as time goes by and all these little chores that I have to do, oh guys, I just think I wanted to come back. Where's he going? Die. Good boy. Come on. Yeah. So I took Colby and Tux to the local field on the trail that I go to near my house, and to be honest with you, they both really had a good time. To be honest, we was very lucky that these two dogs got along, because at the end of the day they're both males, but I think it genuinely helped the fact that Colby was only a puppy, so they wasn't having that dominant problem where they was both trying to be all dominant. They really got on well. This next clip is absolutely hilarious. So we basically met a German Shepherd on the field called Captain. When they was playing, Tux was squaring up with him to play with him, but once Captain started chasing Tux, he absolutely shat himself. And Colby, on the other hand, was overly confident. Watch this.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Who is it, Colby? Look how far Tux has run off here and just waiting in the distance. And then he goes and stops in this place away from everyone. And then I had to walk away from the group and call him over to myself so he'd feel a little bit more comfortable.
Come on.
It was hilarious. Watch this.
Come here.
You know, the funny thing is, Captain didn't even show any signs of aggression towards Tux. He didn't growl, he didn't bark, he didn't do anything, he just chased him. I don't know what happened with Tux that day, but he did absolutely shit himself, I'm not gonna lie. And at the beginning, after he got chased, he just kept staying away. Watch here, you can see how Tux just completely stayed away from Captain. Colby was still trotting around between both dogs. Colby was absolutely fine, he was enjoying himself, but Tux kept staying away. That's what he did at the beginning, but slowly but surely he started easing off and loosening up a little bit, as you can see from the following clips. As you can see here, Tuxie started playing again a little bit, running around, but he's still on edge. Watch, he's As soon as Captain starts approaching, he backs off again. He just kept keeping his distance a little bit. But he was loosening up, like I said. Just keep watching. So here's Kobe and Captain coming back towards us. Watch, you'll see Tux here hovering around us. He's still unsure about Captain. But when we throw the ball, this time Tux starts running again with the others. Obviously he doesn't go all the way. As you can see, he starts doing a U-turn as soon as Captain's got the ball and starts coming back. So he was slowly getting a bit more confident, but he was nervous as well. But these two, like I said, were getting on absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's because Kobe's a puppy and he has that baby-like mentality, or if Tux recognises that he's one of his own, that he's a Doberman. I don't have a clue what it is. You guys tell me what you think in the comments down below. But I'm glad that these two are getting along. And Kobe, he had, I don't know, this dog was so confident. I was really impressed. We then took a walk together towards the little lake, and then obviously with the intentions to go onto the trail. But the plan was to try and get Captain to give these two the confidence to start swimming as well, because obviously Captain knows how to swim from copying other dogs, but these two haven't swam before and they was a bit skeptical about going in. So we wanted to try it out with Captain going in first and seeing if these two would follow along. Just watch what happens. Poor Kobe got tricked into the water here. He went after the ball and he ended up splashing head first into the water. Didn't like it and he jumped straight back out. So these two plonkers loved the mud for some reason. They kept running down this really muddy patch. On the way back, you'll see here Captain got a little bit possessive and he went for Tux, and Tux shot himself and ran into the water. I don't know if that was because of the ball or some sort of dominant behaviour, but yeah, that's what happened. And if some of you are wondering why I'm so calm about him being a pussy, to be honest, it's because he's a puppy, so I'm just waiting until he hits puberty properly and when he starts getting all alpha. I can't wait for that because it is a little bit embarrassing that he's being a shitbag, but I know that's going to change with time. Now moving on, we started taking a walk up the trail. So we departed from Captain and his owner, but on the way to the trail we ended up bumping into another dog. So these two got distracted for a moment. Let me show you what this dog did. So first this dog and Kobe were sniffing each other, and then it was okay, so they started playing, well, running. Tux started joining in on the action, but then all of a sudden this dog got all defensive. he didn't want to play anymore. It was getting a bit scared and uncomfortable. Probably felt like it was getting dominated by two boys. Clearly she wasn't liking it anymore and she felt uncomfortable or scared. So we knew it was time for us to depart. So I gave these two a tug-of-war rope, hoping that both of them will start pulling on each end. But the plonkers were just not getting it. They were just, I don't know, look at what they're doing, they're just sniffing it and nibbling it. So I tried a different technique to provoke them. Then I tried to do some basic commands with them. So I had some treats, but I didn't want to just give it them. I wanted them to calm down for a moment and just remember who was the boss. Yes, I had to show him. But obviously Kobe was new to this. He's not obviously taken instructions from me before, so I had to have a little bit more patience with him. But he did really well. He did really well considering I was a stranger to him and it was his first time doing it. Tux obviously didn't put that much pressure on him because I knew he could do it, so I was more focused on Kobe.
Again, sit. Down. Down. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Tux, sit. Down. Sit. Down. Down. Right, down.
When Tux does this paw thing, when I'm telling him to go down and he starts giving me his paw or whatever, it's usually when he's frustrated and he's getting impatient with me. But obviously I don't give in to his demands, because if I do that, then obviously he's going to take advantage of it and think he can do it next time. To finish off the walk, we just took a stroll through the local park so they can see different dogs, different people, different sceneries, and then we stopped at a little brick wall or whatever you want to refer to it as, and we just took a couple of pictures, got the dogs to pose, and yeah, that was it basically to finish off. And then it was time for Kobe to head home. So here's where it got emotional for Tux. Kobe didn't give a shit, he was just excited. As you can see, he's getting ready to go home now. Tux is on the front, just watching, saying goodbye. His heart is breaking. Kobe doesn't give a shit. Yeah, Tux, say goodbye. He's going. Adios, amigos.
Yeah, no worries. Come on, Tux. It's going now, Tux. Say bye.